Going on late night drives is one of the simple pleasures of life, and this guy was having a good time feeling the breeze until he saw something in the sky that turned his relaxing evening upside down. Take a look.
Am I tripping or is that a UFO? Bro, what the f is that? Yo, that's a fucking UFO, bro. I'm not tripping. Yo, hold on, bro. It makes no sense. That's in the sky. Those are planets or some shit? No way. That's a UFO, bro. That's a UFO, bro. Live in effect, bro. Right in front of me. Yo, that's a huge one. That's the shit you see in movies, bro. What the fuck? I'm out here at 1 a.m. kidnapping somebody. Yo, that's crazy. That shit's crazy, bro. That shit's crazy.
This video is a repost, and since the uploader didn't credit the original source, we weren't able to dig any deeper than just what was before our eyes. But that is one of the most UFO looking UFOs we have ever seen. The circular shape and strange lights are screaming extraterrestrial, and it must have been pretty close to the ground to appear that large on camera. So either UFOs are the size of countries, or this one was ready to land and zap someone up. It's especially creepy when we slow down and enhance the image and see the object clearly passing behind the street lamps and trees with absolutely no signs of video fakery. Truly fascinating. Do you reckon they really managed to capture something otherworldly? Let us know. Found a creepy video you'd like us to feature? Send us a link on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram at GoosePimplesYT. Also, if you enjoy scary videos like this, subscribe and click the bell icon to get a notification every time we upload a new one. Number 9. A close encounter. In Jacksonville, Florida, a man called Dave Flatch caught something incredible on camera, and the video shook the UFO community to its core. Rightly so, because it doesn't look like much at first, but after a mega deep dive into the evidence we're about to present to you, it is one of the most complex and believable UFO videos out there.
Stationary in the sky. You can see with IR, but you can't see daylight cam. It's there in IR.
This video looks a little boring at first glance, but there is another element, a very important one for that matter. After debates around this clip flooded the internet, people decided to take matters into their own hands and try to prove that this was a real UFO. By using government forward-looking infrared systems, people took common objects that UFOs are often denounced as and filmed them using this technology to show that the object Dave Flatch caught on camera was none of them. The camera used for all of these videos is called a FLIR, which just stands for forward-looking infrared. So, it's pretty obvious that the identified object caught in the sky is not one of the classic scapegoats. It can't be a balloon, a plane, or a drone. So what is it? This footage was all captured on official government mandated technology, so the camera doesn't lie. Flatch mentioned he moved his camera around to prove that the object was not just a dead pixel. This thing was caught on 3 different cameras, one flare, one step zoom day camera, and a spotter day cam. They are all built to overlap video so that when the video modes are switched, the objects being recorded should still be visible on each camera, which wasn't in Fletcher's case. The strange bright dot was only visible on the flare. The other cameras struggled to even get a glimmer of it. So, is it possible that Flanch really caught a UFO cloaking itself to avoid being spotted by the naked eye? This video is embedded in the heads of many as one of the most compelling clips of UFO evidence. Do you agree with him? Let us know. Number 8. We come in pieces. While admiring the nighttime view from their top floor apartment, this person saw something that changed their admiration right into terror with a dash of intrigue. Because while the stars were coming out, they were followed by nothing short of an imposter.
Bruh, this every day out here, or every night, but still, look at that. Bruh, this really in Miami, I'm not playing. Look, the airport is right over here. That's the airport. You know what I mean? They always got little lights and stuff, you know, it's probably airplanes. But over here, this ain't the airport. Look at that. And them clouds not even moving. How the whole cloud not gonna move? It's just sitting there at nighttime. It's crazy. Look, ain't no other clouds in the sky. But right over here, look at them. And look at those lights. Bruh, y'all could, hey. Oh wait, it's a couple clouds right here, but look, they just frozen too.
3 imposters, that is. Some commenters suggest this could be a Starlink satellite sent out by SpaceX from 2019 onwards that attempt to provide global mobile broadband. That all sounds a bit boring, but they look beautiful, and while somewhat similar to the light formation seen in this clip, Starlinks move in straight lines and orbit the Earth. They don't aimlessly float around in different shapes. So, what could this be? Is this a real UFO, or something more explainable? Let us know what you think in the comment section. Number 7. The other side. Cliffs are one of the most beautiful and immense things nature has to offer, so there are many photos and videos of them out there, and when drone technology improved, people couldn't wait to get fantastic, all-encompassing shots of the cliff's fronts without having to trek so far themselves. But as we all know, drones are better at catching identifying flying objects than seemingly anything else. Shown by this video, which at first glance looks like a gorgeous view of a cliff front, but turned out to be a head-scratching inducing UFO video. Now, while there are many objects commonly mistaken for UFOs, none of those can phase through miles of rock like a knife slicing through butter. There were a lot of accusations of editing in this video, because if you look closely, when it goes into the cliff, you can see its faint outline drifting on after it disappears. This means one of two things. There are alien secrets of invisibility and intangibility we aren't privy to active here, or this footage is edited. And the most interesting part is, both are equally possible. Number 6. Space spotting. The community over on the UFO subreddit love the spring and summer due to the clearer conditions, and many take the opportunity to get outdoors and use their latest tech to see if they can spot those pesky extraterrestrial aircrafts. So when this person stepped out awaiting the northern lights a few weeks ago, they caught something else instead, which made them much happier.
Okay, the thing is where it changed direction.
What the hell is that? For something so bright and seemingly low down. It's a surprise everyone wasn't gazing out their windows for a glimpse at it. Although the reasons for that might be because it's the ISS. The International Space Station orbits the Earth and has done so for over 25 years. It is visible from the Earth's floor, and to the naked eye, it just looks like a round ball of light. But was it just the ISS that the OP caught on camera? Well, if you look at the time on the original poster's Lunar Stargazer camera, which was about 20 past 10 at night, and the date, which was the 10th of May 2024, the ISS has been confirmed to have been visible from that area at that specific time. Or is this all just a really happy coincidence? If aliens are supposedly smart enough to build high-tech, high-functioning spacecrafts, then they must be smart enough to know what the ISS is and be able to mimic it, right? Or are our tinfoil hats a bit too tight?
3, 2, 1.
Comment your hot take down below. Number 5. Silver lining. This video is lacking in some backstory, but it is no less interesting as a result. One foggy afternoon, some people were taking a walk through the city before they saw something so spectacular that it stopped them in their tracks. Take a look. This was not the only time, however, that this sprawling shiny phenomenon was captured in another video captured over Shanghai, China in September 2021. So what the hell is it? While it is always difficult to make any sweeping statement in an age of AI technology, and especially when anything is obscuring the objects at all, like the fog, somebody who was in the know did try to offer an explanation. Chief Meteorologist Xian Chongdong from the Liaoning Meteorological Department said that two factors could have resulted in this phenomenon: a mixture of thin and thick clouds and too much water vapor. If you're thinking that's a really vague answer, it's because it is. Liaoning also said he has never seen anything like this before. So, if a chief meteorologist says they're stumped, maybe there's something else going on. Do you think this has something to do with the clouds? Or is it something slightly more sinister? Number 4. Light 'em up. The sky is full of interesting things, from stars to animals to strange glowing objects that look like a tiny rave. This video is another repost without credit to the original source, so we don't know where it came from originally, but one thing is for certain, it had us scratching our heads pretty damn hard. It doesn't seem to make any hearable noise, but it's one of the flashiest things ever. If a UFO were a drag queen, it would look like this one.
Wow.
The shape is the most off-putting thing. The solid, spherical main light with the tentacle-like legs branching off gives the illusion of some type of abstract aircraft. The lights moving around do give off slight drone vibes, but which one could it be? Let us know your theories in the comments. Number 3. Light Asylum. Like the majority of UFO videos, This one started with someone just trying to take a moment to themselves and admire the sky, but turns out this person wasn't just stargazing, there was a whole light show going on just outside their window. Not many planes or aircrafts have such a complex light installation, especially those that move. So what is this thing? It must be huge, because it can't be low to the ground. Otherwise we would hear at least something from it, meaning there is something gargantuan hovering around the sky and covering it in luminescent moving lights. Smells like aliens to us. The common objects argument doesn't work here necessarily. The day we see a plane, balloon or dead pixel that looks like that is the day pigs fly. But there is one interesting, if not conspiratorial argument given in the comments of this post. Could all of these generally unexplainable objects all be government cover-ups? But what for? If you have any hot takes on that, enlighten us in the comments section. Number 2. Dazzling debris. After a night out, you're usually running through the streets on the hunt for an empty bush and anywhere that serves cheesy chips. You don't tend to expect to be fixed to the spot, staring into the night sky, which is exactly what happened to this partygoer while on their after-party stroll.
Look! Look at my f***ing phone. Look at her moving orbs. Look at this shit. There's aliens. That's not f***ing normal. That was the moon. What's happening? No, there's nothing covering it. I've seen it before in my life.
Okay, but on there it's not. But if you look over there, look, you can barely see it. Is that the tree branch? Is that actually?
No.
What is it?
No.
Wait, I see it. Look. There's a ton of them. You can see it.
It's
right
not.
there.
It's the moon just disappeared. No. This is weird. I know exactly what's happening because. No, something weird's happening. This is something strange. I don't care.
She has a good sense of this shape.
No, this is not a tree. I've seen this. Oh my god.
A lot of the commenters are suggesting it could be a weather balloon, but those don't flash different colours or take on too wild a shape. Some people said it could be a fire in the distance, which would make sense with the pattern going on. But why are there loads of different colours that seem to dance around? The person in the video didn't seem in any state to offer any analysis. They were just happy to be there.
No, this is weird. I know exactly what's happening because. No, something weird's happening. This is something strange. I don't care.
So we'll throw this one out to you. What do you think? Is this burning debris too far away for us to see clearly, or something far away that is much, much more interesting? Number 1. E.T. speeds home. Before we even play this video, we can hear the "all these UFO videos are captured on potato cameras" comments. But this video, all things considered, is one of the better mobile UFO clips out there. Caught in Saskatchewan, Canada, on a road in the middle of basically nowhere. 2 women were driving down the road and making the best of the lack of phone service, which was why they were keen-eyed enough to see this and catch it on camera.
Above there. Are you recording it? Yeah. That's a UFO. You can just see it. Well, hiding on. Bro, you can just see it.
Not necessarily potato phone quality, not fantastic either, but we do have to cut them some slack. That object could have been moving at any speed. They were zipping down the road and trees obstructing the view pretty bad. Considering all of that, the video is pretty good, because what on earth is that? It looks classic flying saucer shaped, something we haven't seen in a while. And it must be ages away and high in the sky, considering the car was able to keep pace with it for a good couple of seconds. Looks like ET really couldn't wait for the phone. There is a chance this could be the ISS as well. Looking at some pictures taken from different ends of the Earth, it has a similar shape. But this image was taken ages ago, and surely they had better technology to take such a detailed picture, rather than just a mobile phone camera. Could this be some amazingly clear UFO footage, or a big misunderstanding? Hey, here's a playlist full of creepy stuff caught on camera for you to enjoy. Don't forget to bump the like button, subscribe and click the bell icon to avoid missing our weekly SPOOKFEST. Thanks for watching. Stay in the dark.